Hello, I'm Sakura and welcome to my channel.
Hello guys and welcome to this month's fan art video. This time I am doing Cardcaptor Sakura to celebrate the 20th anniversary of Cardcaptor Sakura. It's insane to me that Cardcaptor Sakura is now turning 20 years old considering I grew up with it. This piece isn't very detailed or very big, it's just done on simple A5 Daler and Rombi cold pressed watercolour paper, 300 £300. It's the liner is the manga flexible brown marker. I did have a bit of trouble with this considering it faded quite a lot, and then when I added the Frisk masking fluid on top of the outside border, it peeled a lot of the border away. So I had to redo a lot of my lines throughout this. The watercolours I've used are the Winsor & Newton Cotman half pan set, and I just kept to a very simple colour scheme, and to be honest didn't really use much else apart from my gold marker, which is a Reynolds one, which is really difficult to get a hold of. If anyone can ever tell me where to get a hold of it, just let me know. And my Unipin fine liner white gel pen. So that's just the materials I used. The overall piece took around about an hour and a half to do. It wasn't very long. Most of it was mainly taken up doing line work and just waiting for layers to dry, and as most people know, I'm very impatient when it comes to watercolours. So yeah, I can't believe that Cardcaptor Sakura is now turning 20 years old, and that to me is actually insane. I think my earliest memory is getting up for high school and getting dressed and turning on, I think it was on CITV at the time. CITV is it was ITV, and CITV is a cartoon version that they did in the morning in the UK, for anyone who isn't based in the UK. And it used to be on, and I used to get my school uniform on and eat my breakfast while watching Cardcaptor Sakura and then Sailor Moon. Which, speaking of Sailor Moon, I am looking forward to doing a tribute piece for that one very shortly, which will probably be either next month or the months after fan art video, depending on whether or not I do my Steven Universe one next. So, if anyone's, are there any Cardcaptor Sakura fans out there? I absolutely fell in love with this show when I was a kid. So if you're a fellow Cardcaptor Sakura fan, hello! And for those who haven't seen it, in all honesty, I highly suggest that you check it out. For its time, the animation is absolutely wonderful, and if you do watch the English dub unfortunately isn't the best. But then again, the budget for voice dubbing for anime was very different in the 90s in comparison to now. We've got, I think the budget tends to be much better for it because there's now a bigger demand for anime. But if you do ever want to check it out, I highly suggest you do. It's got some beautiful storyline, and the animation and the cute little outfits that Sakura wear are absolutely adorable. And of course, Kiro is a little sidekick character after my own heart who just enjoys lots of cake. You also may have noticed that Jellyby has also done a Cardcaptor Sakura piece this month, and to be honest, I did talk to her about it. We both kind of wanted to do a tribute piece this month because we really were inspired by this when we were younger. Cardcaptors was probably, the entire Clamp studio are a huge inspiration on me and my work, and they made everything they drew, I just ate it up. Like, I loved everything they drew and everything that they did. And one of my favourite Clamp stories is Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicles, because me and my partner used to watch that together and read the anime together, read the manga together, and it stars Sakura, and I can never pronounce the guy's name. I believe it's Shaoran. Please don't hate me, people. I'm terrible at pronouncing names and pronouncing things, so I do apologise. But no, that's one of my favourite Clamp series, as well as Clover, which they never finished unfortunately, but that is just so beautiful if you're into steampunk. and Triple X Holic, which I just love how long the characters are and everything's exaggerated, and everything they do with line work just makes me want to cry because it is just stunning. And they're probably one of my biggest inspirations with my line work and with everything that I've drawn throughout the years. But yeah, like, it's just insane that there's so many people out there who may not have heard of Cardcaptor Sakura when it was like such a like vital point in my childhood. And you've got to remember that back in the 90s and in the early 2000s, we didn't have access to anime as much. To be honest, I didn't really use the internet much. I was very fortunate in my older teenage years that I had access to the internet and I was able to watch a lot of anime. I mean, YouTube didn't really exist until I think it was 2005, and I was 14 then, so we didn't have access to the extreme library that is now available to you. And Crunchyroll didn't even exist then, and that's so insane, like the amount of access you guys do have. But if you haven't seen this series, I highly check it out. And for the guys who have, remember that Cardcaptors is a mystic adventure, and Cardcaptors a quest for all time. Now, I do like to pay tribute to a lot of my favourite animations and my favourite games and films, etc. And this is just a small little tribute piece I wanted to do. I may be making prints of this. I'm not 100% sure yet. I need to find a decent supplier that will print my original stuff justice. And that's not me saying, oh, not any standard printer is, because I want this sort of like traditional work. I want the paper to have a textured quality to it that would also match the original, just to make it look a little bit nicer. So I'm pretty much coming towards the end of this piece now, and you can just see I'm adding highlights and just making little areas just pop out just that little bit, just to make her look like she's glowing a bit more. I do like the general consensus of this piece, but I do feel like parts of it were rushed and I could have done stuff much tidier, and I think it's all to do with trial and error. I'm not massively used to this. I don't really do as much traditional work as I have done digital work. In fact, in the last 6 months I've done more traditional work than digital work, just because it's easier for me to gain access to when I'm just doodling or just want to chill. And now that I've got the camera, I don't really need to turn my computer on to draw unless I really need to. And I do want to do more digital drawing for this channel, because I really think it's important to show the different sides of stuff. There will be tutorial videos coming. I'll probably start them next month, and I will be doing reviews as well, and they'll be my end videos of each month, just because I keep on getting requested to do them, and I'm trying my very, very hardest, and I'm still fairly new to doing YouTube, so please bear with me, and I will be replying to people's comments and everything. Just please bear with me. I'm still new to doing this, and it's something I'm not used to doing yet, especially with me working as well. It's been fun, it's been interesting, and I've really, really enjoyed doing this. So I'm just finishing it off, and then I'm going to give you a few close-up shots of the final piece, and just to show the like gold like ink and stuff. And as you can see, it's not the tidiest, but I really do like this piece. I'll probably tidy it up and then sell it as a print. Before I sold it as a print anyway, just because I feel like it should be tidied up a bit more. But if I did do prints, they'd be very limited edition, so I'll let you guys know before that happens. So if you guys liked this video and would like to see more fan art content from me, or want to see what I do in the future, please, maybe if you want to, subscribe. If you like Cardcaptor Sakura as much as me, like the button, and want to discuss, leave a comment down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and stay creative.